We're going to go to our final undercard match. Black belts in action. Steve Kasten from 10th Planet, Long Island, will take on Rise veteran Chris Schlesinger from SoCa BJJ. SoCa has been pretty active tonight with the black belts. And here he is again, Chris Schlesinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final undercard bout before we go live on UFC Fight Pass. This bout, 185-pound weight limit. 6-minute time limit, submission or draw. Introducing first to my right, out of 10th Planet, Long Island, here is Steve Kasten. Out of SoCa BJJ, ready for action across the mat, here is Chris Schlesinger.
This is the third match between these two competitors. They are 1-1 against each other. Schlesinger has a great wrestling background, having wrestled at Hofstra under the coaching of the great Tom Ryan, now at Ohio State. Teaches at SoCa BJJ in Wantagh and has competed here at Rise before. And now applying a tight body lock from top, looking to use that to pass.
You see Kasten look for a butterfly sweep here. Goes to the half guard. Good wrist control.
Yep, and he's going to go for that lockdown, I'd have to imagine. Oh, well timed to off balance. Schlesinger try for the sweep, but not able to get it. Schlesinger has a good base.
Being this is the third time they're facing each other, they know each other's game plans, and you know, now it's, do we switch up our game plan? Does the other guy know what we're gonna do? And you know, now it's just it's a game of chess, human chess right now.
That's a good point, Nick. When you faced the guy twice before, you kind of have a feel for him. And if he has a well-established kind of game, you almost know what he's going to do.
Right.
The question is either one of them going to change it up? You know, they're 1-1 in the past, so both of them has had a little bit of success against the other. So maybe they both feel confident that in this one they can repeat the win that they got.
Right. It may have felt like they had some, oh, almost a triangle.
Yeah,
right.
or an omoplata possibly, if he can bring that leg over the head. Nice job by Kasten. And he switches back, might have been going for the triangle there.
Good job by Schlesinger. His awareness.
He has that black belt awareness of knowing when that triangle is coming, knowing when that omoplata is coming.
And you don't even need to see it, you just feel it.
Yes.
That's that black belt IQ.
Really flexible guard, as you would expect from a 10th Planet exponent. Really looking to climb the legs high. That omoplata came on like it was nothing. And Chris is again trying to stay tight, trying to keep his arms safe. But I think that Steve is comfortable with Chris in his guard right now. I think this is where he wants him.
He looks pretty comfortable here, keeping that closed guard. Might look to reach under the legs, make an angle, walk his legs up to a high guard. Gets that foot in the hip, keeping that head control and that wrist control. May see him look to go back to that meat hook, to that rubber guard. Look for the sweep to the triangle. Classic.
Yeah, classic sweep to triangle transition.
Yes.
And I think he's got it locked up.
He's in some trouble.
Yeah, Chris's shoulder is in there, and that's what's saving him right now.
Yes, that shoulder lock. Schlesinger is in a little bit of trouble here, but he's so tough.
And if Steve can continue to keep that position, he's got 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. You are right, Kyle. And he's fighting that shoulder, that elbow, going for that shoulder, almost like a reverse triangle position. If you could reach under that leg, get the angle.
Now Chris is driving a lot of pressure, and he's trying to keep his arms, his hands clasped together in there in the triangle to try and relieve the pressure. But now his arms are not locked in that position.
You gotta watch out. See, doesn't go for the Kimura on that arm. Switches to a reverse triangle. Very tight choke if you apply it correctly.
But look how Chris has his hand still in there. Did you see that? His left hand was still inside the triangle.
It was blocked in there.
And that could be just enough to prevent the choke. If you have a really tight triangle, you can still get that choke. But it's the kind of thing that will buy you a little bit of time and a little bit of space.
Yeah, a lot more difficult than it may seem.
Now he took it
Took
out
it
again.
out. See
Oh,
that?
he
Off
got
of
the
that
arm
arm.
crush. Yeah, straight inverted arm lock.
Yeah, that's rough. You know, when you reset into the submission, it's unfortunate, but you know what? Nothing to hang their head about. Great match.
And Steve
Great fight.
Kasten takes the submission in the rubber match between these two competitors.
Straight arm lock.
Straight arm lock, really nice option from the triangle position. If you can't lock up the choke, you can take the arm. A lot of
All
guys
right,
don't see it
ladies and
coming.
gentlemen, the bout was stopped at the 2-minute and 5-second mark. Winner by submission by way of an arm crush, Steve Kasten. Kasten. Our match winner, Steve Kasten out of 10th Planet, Long Island.
See, they reset them in
Our
the
submission winner.
Yeah, they do.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
But now
concludes our
look at
undercard.
Schlesinger's right arm.
Yeah, he had no
Next
choice but to
main
get that
card
arm
will
out
begin
because
live on
he
UFC
saw it was
Fight
being
Pass
attacked.
at
That arm was
10
being attacked, and he went to go
p.m.
save it. But that's how fast it could happen.